Greetings, everybody. It's the Doctor. We are on Ensign Ricky, leveling from 50 to 60. We are level 57 currently. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of very boring patrols. That seemed to be the consensus for that run. I agree with you. Those patrols were not as fun as some of the others have been. I know that one where we had to help the Talaxian colony escape was extremely boring for me. I was in agony. Could not wait for that patrol to be over. I don't want to ever have to do that one again. Okay, let's get to the next mission, which finally we're back to missions now instead of patrols. Revolution. Commander Eldix contacts you with a bold plan to expose the corruption of the Vaadwaur leadership to the entire quadrant. So here we go. Finally, this is the guy that helped us when we found out those bugs. And I don't know the names for them. I guess they never really had a species name. I don't know what we'll call them. I guess just bugs. Have taken over some of the Vaadwaur leadership. So hopefully he's going to help us here expose that to everybody, which will be a big boost for us. And actually, we don't have many more episodes or missions to go after that. Look at that. After Revolution, we got 1, 2, 3 left, and we're done. In fact, what's left behind was a mission that they just added a couple of weeks ago, actually. It was a bonus mission, they call it, though my theory is that they always intended to have it in there, just couldn't get it in time. Anyway, we're getting toward the end of missioning here for Delta Rising, which is very exciting. However, we're still 57. We've got a long ways to go to get to 60. In fact, the next mission after this is level 58. So we will probably have to do some grinding, but I will go back to Kobali and see if there's any missions there after Revolution here. Alright, let's do this. What else do I have to say? Really nothing. Let's jump into this.
We've received a coded message from your Vaadwaur friend, Commander Eldix. It seems he's finally ready to help us. He wants to meet, and has asked for you by name. He said he wouldn't deal with anyone else. I'm still skeptical, however. This wouldn't be the first time the Vaadwaur have tried to set a trap for us, so be careful. I've spoken to Admiral Tuvok, and he suggested that 7 of 9 could join you as a technical expert. I see no reason why she shouldn't, and if things go wrong, it will be good to have an ally you can trust. Eldix sent us coordinates for location in the Molinia system. It's not Vaadwaur space, but there is a Hirogen relay in the area. Watch out for unwanted guests.
Okay, we need to meet Commander Eldix in the Molinia system, and 7 of 9 is going to join us. Very interesting. Alright, let's go to the Molinia system. Way down here at the end. Yeah, even though we're getting toward the end of available missions for Delta Rising, we still have quite a ways to go to get to 60. And what I do, some people have requested that maybe I record the grindage that I do between levels to get to the next level to do the missions. Really, it's very boring, and it would not make fun video. All that I do is simply run a lot of STFs. I'm in a few STF channels. I run Infected Space Advanced, Cure Space Advanced, Kittimer Accord Ground Advanced, Cure Ground Advanced, Bug Hunt. I just go do those STFs with people. I also do a lot of patrols. I will go do patrols in Ida Eridani, which don't get you a lot, but it just adds to skill points. I do the Deferi patrols, that helps, and then I do the Taldewa patrols. It gets me marks or Romulan marks at the same time of doing the patrols, and then I can go to Delta Quadrant here and redo patrols in Delta Quadrant as well. And that's all I do. I just keep grinding that until I get to the next level. So that's all it is. It's stuff that anybody can do to get to the next level. And that's what you're going to have to do as you play through this. Alright, we are here at Molinia. Captain, we're being hailed by both Voyager and Commander Eldix's ship.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested I assist you for the duration of this mission. Admiral Tuvok understands this may upset Eldex, so I shall be the only one who aids you. Voyager will maintain its distance.
Okay.
I am ready for transport.
Don't know why, but sure. All right. Well,
Let's go over the point of this operation.
Gonna have 7 of 9 on our
Gall
ship.
has called all available supremacy leaders to Cartella. I do not know how many of my people are infected with those creatures we saw there, but I'm sure there is more than one. We need to expose them for the abominations they are.
Makes sense, I agree. That's a good thing to do. And that's why we're here at a Hirogen communications array. You want to use it to broadcast the proof to the rest of the Vaudoir.
The Supremacy is keeping a tight control on all subspace transmissions. We'll need control of the array to broadcast what we find on Cartella to not only my people, but the entire quadrant. To control the array, we need to control one of the Hirogen ships. Make sure to leave the one I have marked reasonably intact.
Leave one ship intact, understood. Well, why don't we just, before attacking the Hirogen, why don't we, ask them first if we can, maybe borrow their array? Wouldn't that be the better approach? Instead of just flat out attacking them? Boy, look how close we are to a VOD warship. That's scary. Approach Hirogen station and look for the marked ship. Okay, if you say so. That's what I have to do. So far, they're an ally. They're not firing on us.
Intruding Vaudoir ships! You have trespassed in Hirogen space!
Okay, we got some options here. Let's see. Perhaps we can negotiate a trade. We're just here for the array. Back off and you won't get hurt. So that's the aggressive option. Or we need to use the communications array. We don't want any trouble. Yeah, let's ask them first if we can use this thing.
This is our space, and this is our array. No trades, no compromises, no mercy.
Well, I guess that answers that. Shields up.
Warning.
So
Ship
we are going to attack them then.
Four shields failing. Right shield's failing. Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing.
Okay, that ship is disabled. I guess we're going to take out the frigates and the escorts.
Rear shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Okay. One Hirogen ship coming up.
We need to board the Hirogen ship and take the communications console on the bridge. I can use that to take control of the array.
Understood. Board the Hirogen ship and get the communications console.
I have extensive experience with these systems. I will beam down to aid in the operation of the Hirogen ship. Are you ready to proceed?
Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna have to go steal this stuff from the Hirogen. Why can't we just make friends with the Hirogen?
We need the communications console intact. Whatever else happens is of no concern to me.
We must first disconnect the console from the ship's data network.
And there are Hirogen.
Enemy targets on sensors.
They don't seem to have, they don't have shields. They go down pretty fast. Okay. Here is a console.
We also need the isolinear storage assembly. It will be behind a locked door on the bridge.
So we're on a Hirogen bridge. It's kind of cool. Their consoles are very unique, very rounded. Oh, hello there. What did he get knocked down by? What the heck knocked him down? How did my... wait a second. How did you get in there before I opened the door? Wait a minute. You're one of... You're a projection? No, wait a minute. No, you are really her. How did you get in there? Sneaky little thing. Disconnect EPS conduits. What do they have in these things? Weird. Cut console structural support. Beam console to Eldex's ship.
Transporter standing by. Transport complete.
Good. We have that then. Let's
We have the console.
steal
There
their
is
stuff.
no way the Vaudwar will allow a Starfleet vessel into our space, and Cartella defenses have been upgraded since your last trick with the holo projector. Take one of the ships in my fleet. Send yours away. You can contact it once we've completed our mission. I will beam over some of your crew to assist you when we get to our destination.
Oh, neat. We're going to be to a Vaudwar ship. We get to take over a Vaudwar ship. I've been waiting for this. I figured they might do something like that. They've done it with some other
We'll
missions
scuttle the
in
Hirogen
past.
ship so they won't know the console is missing. Then we can continue on to Cartella for the meeting. I have loaned some officers to attend to the duty stations on the frigate you now command.
Understood. I'll deal with the ship. I don't want to destroy the Hirogen ship. It says I must, but I don't want to. Is there another option? Can I do something different? I guess I have to.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
We are in a Vaudwar ship. Look at that. Oh man. I gotta stop for a moment and look at the console layout on this thing.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthen vessel on long-range sensors. Our ships are out of range, and we are in a Vaudwar vessel. It is unlikely the Benthens will give us a chance to explain the situation.
Perhaps we can warn them away from the area.
They are not altering course. Disabling their vessel may be the only option.
Try to hail them audio only.
Attention, Vaudwar vessels. You are in violation of several codes of conduct in this area of space, and your ships have been identified as perpetrators of crimes against the Benthen Guard and its protectorates. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Great. So we're gonna have to fight a Benthen ship now because they don't think that we are.
Warning.
They don't know we
cannot
are us.
escape this system.
Where are they? Alright, let's see what this thing can do. Tractor beam. This is light
There is
cannon
no need to
barrage.
destroy that ship.
Ooh, cool. That's that thing the Vaudwar do.
Target's shields have failed.
I agree, there's no reason to destroy the ship, so let's not do that then. Let's just disable the ship.
You may have a quarrel with the Benthens, Eldix. We do not.
I will not let the plan be ruined.
4 shields failing.
I disabled it. I don't want to destroy them. Speak with Eldix.
I've jammed the Benthen ship's communications so they can't signal for help. You know what needs to be done. No one can know what happened here.
You can't be suggesting what I think you're suggesting.
Unacceptable. The Benthens are performing their assigned duties and have no way of knowing who or what we are. Sensors are detecting damage to the ship's long-range communications array. It will be days before they can restore warp power or send out a signal. We can leave now, complete our mission, and then return later to assist the Benthens.
Sounds reasonable. We're not at war with the Benthen Guard.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Hirogen array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications. The Hirogen could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaudwar fleet finds them, there will be questions none of us want to answer. The Benthens must be silenced.
Alright, we got an option. It's an unfortunate situation, but I agree. Or I agree with 7. There's no reason to escalate this. Well, Incineracy is a by-the-book Starfleet officer. He's gonna do the right thing. He always does the right thing. So let's agree with 7. There is no reason to escalate this.
We can put him in our brig or tow his ship away to buy ourselves more time. There is no need for more bloodshed.
See, if he lives, he could be an ally for you against the infected Vaudois, or we can take him with us, explain the situation, and guarantee his crew's safety. If he lives, he could be an ally for you, and yeah, okay, let's say that.
They did not need
What?
to die.
That was Eldix who did that, not me. But I got an accolade.
I trust you won't be so squeamish in the future.
Maintained morals.
There's more riding on this plan than the lives of a handful of so-called peacekeepers.
The Borg place very little value on the life of one individual. Captain Janeway and the crew of Voyager showed me that that belief was incorrect. Given all they have been through, I had hoped Commander Eldix would place more value on the lives of others. It appears that his concern only extends to other Vaudois. Watch him carefully. Eldix cannot be trusted.
Well, he is a Vaudois. I mean, that's what they do. Let's look real quick at our ship setup here. Okay, so it's not showing our VOD warship that we're in. Oh no, it is showing the VOD warship. We got 2 ships here. That's weird. Okay, sweet. Now we can get an idea. I want to look at this for a second because I'm so curious about what a VOD warship would be like. This is an escort VOD warship. You can guess or assume that probably one day in the future we will get VOD warships in the game, probably through lockboxes, low-bind lockboxes. So this is an escort. It's got 4 forward weapons, 3 aft. Cryptic has put on it Vaudois dual heavy cannons. What energy type is that? It is Polaron damage. So these are Polaron weapons, even though they're reddish in color. I don't see any other modifiers to the Polaron except that it's Vaudois Polarons. So 2 dual heavy cannons, just a regular quantum torpedo, that's not that special, and then a Vaudois heavy cannon. So that's a unique weapon that Vaudois have, is this heavy cannon. 180 degree targeting arc, Polaron damage. See if there's information on it. Polaron, yeah, it doesn't have any information for its being a Vaudois, but very cool. Interesting, it's just got a regular deflector, impulse engine, and warp core and shield. I mean, no special deflector, impulse, warp core, shield thing on here. Interesting. Polaron aft weapons again, and a quantum torpedo on my aft as well. Interesting for the engineering consoles, they beefed it up with 2 turn rates. Look at this, plus 40% flight turn rate. They must not have much confidence in their turn rate on an escort if they had to put 2 flight turn rates, 2 RCS consoles on here. Wow. And then 2 damage resistance consoles. It's got a 2 shield generators to increase the shield strength. It has a 0-point quantum chamber for more projectile weapon damage. It's got Polaron things for more Polaron damage, and then what is this? Another, it's got two quantum things for quantum torpedo damage. Interesting setup on it. 150 crew, 56 hull. That's a pretty high hull for an escort. Actually, that's near 60,000. That's pretty high for an escort. But the fact they put 2 RCS accelerators on an escort really concerns me. I mean, if an escort's supposed to be agile and maneuverable, and if they had to put 2 RCSs on it, my confidence in the turn rate on this thing is not good. 10 for the shields, pretty low shield strength. They have 44% resist because of those 2 things there. 25% accuracy, nothing special here. 7 points. See, let's go to 20. It's 43 degrees per second turn rate with those consoles on there. Really interesting setup. Well, now I know. That's how they did it. Very interesting.
Gaul has increased security since your last visit. Let me do the talking.
Makes sense. One thing I want to check is to make sure auto fire is on, because I don't think it was firing all my weapons back there. There we go. Now it is. Just in case we need them. And then, of course, the special light cannon barrage. Maybe that's what that cannon up front does, is this cannon barrage. I'm not sure. Alright, approach Cartella in a VOD warship. Very nice. Let's go a little faster if we can. Input security code and voice verification.
Verification code 109947.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security, all ships are required to reduce speed below full impulse for security scans.
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the manned security checkpoint.
I'm guessing the thing with the arrow. And now I can't do full impulse anymore. Don't mind me.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security codes.
I can say, which is probably not a good answer. Or I can say, I've been here many times and I've never needed to submit my codes.
My predecessor was more lax in her handling of security measures. She has paid the price for her errors in judgment. What is your security code?
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldex and squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Okay.
Code accepted, Commander Eldex. Take your squadron to the marked position on the outer orbit ring.
Okay, that works. And why wouldn't he trust Eldex? He doesn't know any...
Ignore the scans.
Anything?
Fly like you belong here.
I belong here. I'm not drunk, even though I'm flying back and forth, sideways, and all around. Watch this, everybody. Here's
Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
Look, everybody! I'm flying normally. Whee!
There are 67 ships in this system. That is more than expected.
Oh, boy.
Gaul's planning something big. This must be the start.
I wish I could go faster. It won't let me.
More ships, or just more reasons not to get caught?
I can use... Where's Alpha? Oh, I'm not a tactical officer. I feel like a tactical officer with all these tactical
Putting
abilities.
a great deal of trust in you, Commander.
I'm on an engineering. I don't have the Alpha maneuvers. That increases flight speed.
I am after one goal. The liberation of my people from these monsters.
I just like to fling my people left and right in my ship.
I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all.
Whee! Wait, including betraying Gaul to save all.
It is time for someone with
That
a
rhymes.
stronger resolve to take up the cause that Gaul has abandoned.
Betraying Gaul to save all, betraying Gaul to save all.
There are more ships in system than I had anticipated. But we can't stop now. Leaving would only make us look suspicious. I'm transmitting coordinates for a secure room near the meeting site. Beam down there. I will have a holographic disguise ready for you. Security is scanning for such tricks on ships, but I'm not sure they realize how many uses there are for holo emitters.
Alright, beam down. Okay, let us take my Dinosaur, my Jem'Hadar, and my Anar. I've got a very diverse group.
Here, use these holo projectors. Security is so focused on keeping intruders out of our space that they won't be looking for trouble on the ground. But try not to act suspicious. Our soldiers aren't as dumb as you seem to think they are. You'll need to place these emitters around the leaders, which when activated will emit a low-level delta radiation pulse that should disrupt their isoboramine neurotransmitters, forcing their parasites out for a short period.
That should work, but it won't give us much time.
You'll also need to place recording devices, so everything that happens is transmitted to the quadrant. I'll stay here with the transmitter and monitor your progress. This is more than a simple briefing. Gaul might even be here in person. So don't get caught. We're all dead if you do.
Worry about yourself, Eldex. We won't get caught. Wow, we're cocky, aren't we? Alright, let us put on a holo emitter. Hey, we look like Vaudoir, and we have that awesome costume. I must have this costume. That's all I'm saying. I mean, holy crap, that is just freaking sweet. I mean, in any game. I mean, that would fit in Star Wars, that would fit in Star Trek, that would fit in any sci-fi game. That is just a nice looking outfit there. That mask, I just cannot get over that mask. Alright, but 7 of 9 doesn't get one. Poor 7. Just us. We're special. Enter main, let's see, go to meeting area. This big circle, I'm guessing. Hi, fellow Vaudoir. I'm just one of you. Nothing to see here. That's right. I'm like you. Hi, friends. We're all friends. You're friends. I'm friends. We're all friendly. Hi there. I'm just going to say hi to you all there. Tom! Tom, it's you! No, you're female. You changed so much since I've seen you, Tom. Now you're female. Why? Why, Tom? Okay. Where am I headed? Stuck on a staircase, stuck on a staircase. There's cheering in the audio, but nobody is cheering on the ground. Yes, I agree. Yes, the structure of that thing is what you said. I agree with you, sir. Alright, I'm in the meeting area. What do I do? I need to set recording devices 0 to set disruptors 0 of 4. I'm guessing the little circly things. So let's go toward the circly things and do that. Don't mind me, I'm just going to set a disruptor device here. It's normal. It's normal, I promise. Just don't look at it there. See that blinking green thing? Just ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I'm guessing there's one on this side. Now let's go. Oh, here we go. This is... Oh, those were the disruptors. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just placing a recording device here. It's normal. It's alright. Pay no attention. Stop jumping around everywhere. Jeez, 7. You're too happy. Yeah, just another recording device. It's okay. It's normal. It's alright. And now... Up here, we got 2 disruptors. Oh yeah, this will go swimmingly. Let's just put it right here in front of everybody. Just ignore the blinking light. And one here. It's all good, it's all good. Tom, it's good, I swear.
You'll need to set up a signal booster so we can transmit our signal through the base's electronic security. There's a power console near to where the leadership is addressing the troops. Tie the repeater into the conduits there.
Set up a broadcast repeater. Right. Let's just do that then. What did they say about the Borg? I wanted to see that. Hold on. Telexians. We need to be aware of the Undine. The Borg make me wary. We should be dealing with them. Interesting. Alright. Where do I do this? Ah, way over here where nobody... Finally, one that's actually away from people. Alright, let's do that then.
Hey! What are you doing? No one is allowed back in.
And one person has to come by.
If we're finished here, I suggest we return to the crowd.
You make one ugly Vaudoir, 7. Excuse me, sorry about that. You are not a pretty Vaudoir. Yeah, I like you the other way. Wait for the conference to begin. Okay. I'm gonna take my position here because I'm just gonna do that.
Now hear the words of our great leader. Go!
Sir!
What do you want?
Someone found the guard. Quick, activate the device.
Well, that had a very narrow field.
What's happening?
Ooh, gross.
They're monsters! No, you did this!
They're monsters.
Traitor! Liar!
Boy, they really turn quickly on him.
Monster! Seymour! Beast! Dylan!
Enough! Why are you letting your eyes deceive you? This is a plot by our enemies. They're trying to divide us. I say no. We will stand strong, united. We are Vatwa, and we will conquer our enemies.
Charles right! This is insane! I'll stand with
I
you!
agree with you there.
No! Go to betrayer!
So some agree, some disagree.
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause. The rest, you are cowards and traitors unworthy to be called Vatwa. Kill them.
Whoa. Okay, so that turned out weird. Well, they're fighting each other now, and my...
I think our time here is done. We should make our way to the extraction point.
Oh, that is cool. Her double is looks like a Vaudouar too. All right. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm escaping. Boy, the Vaudouar turn on themselves very easily. Oh, I can shoot them.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Looks like my guys. Who are my people fighting back here? Come on, everybody. Yeah, the Vaudouar, really, that was a weird cutscene. Alright, watch this. Orbital strike. Inside a cave, because that makes sense. Total sense making right there. Beam to my Vaudouar ship. I'm ready. Beam. Engage. Go.
Get out! Get out now!
I'm trying. 7 stays behind.
I need to rally my people. The ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act. My allies are holding one of the space docks in the outer perimeter. Help me get there. I'll start coordinating the fight from there, and you'll be able to return to your ship.
Follow us, sir. We are in our brand new Do I get to keep this ship? Boy, wouldn't that be cool? Fly to the space dock. Well, they're not enemies. They're all friendlies. Can we go faster? Yes, we can. Okay,
We need to
here.
confirm the transmission made it to the array. Incoming hostiles. Handle them.
Ah, now we get to fight. Okay, there we go. Let's do that thing, 'cause I love that.
Target's shields have failed.
Woohoo! Yeah, that turn rate's pretty nice with those two RCS consoles.
The transmission signal is strong, and it's reaching the Hirogen communications array. Now all Vaudouar will know about the corruption among us. You should go. I need to prepare my people for the fight ahead.
Good luck, but I want to take out this last Vaudouar. Hold on. Go.
Ship is
Aw.
under attack.
I was cheated. Escape the system. Run! Well, that's that. That was a fun mission.
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with your vessel outside this system. We need to depart immediately.
We're not going to be able to keep the ship, I bet. But that would be cool if, like, you got a ship as a reward for doing the mission. Yep, we're back in our ship. My icons, good, they didn't move around. I hate it when you get in and out of ships and the icons are all everywhere. All my stuff is in place. Good. Okay, we're alright. I guess that's it. We're done with the mission.
That was an interesting broadcast. Half the quadrant's talking about it, and the rest are trying to find a way to claim responsibility for it. It would have been better had you exposed Gaul as well, and taken down the Vaudouar leadership in one act. But we'll take what we can get. The Vaudouar are in chaos, and if they're fighting one another, they're not fighting us. That will give us some room to maneuver.
This sounds like a big boon here. Like we got a really nice deal out of this. You know, expose them. That's really going to help us. So that whole thing is exposed. It went rather simple enough. That was a pretty short mission. It wasn't that long, but that was fun. Nice to get back into missions, you know. But now that we've done that, who wants to bet that taking care of enemies is going to be a patrol? It's like patrol, mission, patrol, back and forth. Yeah, your ship and crew are called to deal with situations around the quadrant, so expect the next video to be a whole bunch of patrols. Maybe, hopefully, they'll be more interesting than the last set was. But what you gonna do? It's gonna be patrols. That means it's gonna be a long video, probably an hour long or so. Okay, that was fun. Revolution got a lot exposed there. A lot happened. Next mission requires 58. We are very far away from level 58. It is going to take me some time to get all the way around to 58 to be able to play the next one. So what I'm going to do is now we're going to go back to Kobali Prime and see if there are any new Kobali Prime missions that have opened up. Remember, we've been working through that storyline, and that's been a lot of fun. And I believe that we should have some more available to us now, and we can continue that, maybe even finish it. I think we might be getting toward the end of the Kobali Prime missions. And then we can see what the final rewards are and everything. But remember, we got that Vaudouar warfare specialist DOF from the last Kobali mission, and that was very, very cool. So there are some good rewards on Kobali Prime. So that's what we'll do. The next mission we'll do Kobali Prime, and we'll see where that takes us. And then we'll come back when I'm 58 and do taking care of enemies. Well, thank you all for watching Revolution. Stay tuned for the next one.